Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. And welcome back to episode 2 of Fixing Your Islands, the series where my viewers submit problem areas on their island, the problem child areas that they just can't seem to get right. I look at those areas, I recreate those areas on my island, and then I offer tips, suggestions, things you could put in that space, things you could build there, all that good stuff. It's a big inspiration kind of series, kind of video, so we're gonna get into some more islands today. If you like Animal Crossing, which you probably do if you clicked on this video, yeah, I know you, then how would you feel about like subscribing to my channel maybe if you haven't? And like while you're there, you might as well like the video. Just do it. I'm not asking anymore. But anyways, we're gonna get into some more viewer submissions today. As you can see, there's a little sneaky peeky behind me. Ooh. If you want to submit your own island for this series, then there will be more information for that at the end of this video, so don't forget to watch till the end. Let's just get on into the video. So here is our first submission. This is already looking super cute. I love all the vibes that are going on right here. So this member says, I can't really think of anything and it's been bugging me for weeks since I'm trying to finish my island, and this area being the most procrastinated part of my island. I don't have any specific elements, just to stay in like the kidcore theme or something that would be in a kidcore island. Obviously their theme is kidcore. I think this is a great base to work with already, and this will be such a cute small little area to work on, so I already have some ideas. Let's get started. So if you haven't seen the first episode, which if you haven't, you should, but if you haven't, that's okay. I literally recreate these areas that the members submit on my island, like down to a T as much as I possibly can. Is it a little creepy? Maybe, I don't know. I hope not, but it's kind of fun also because for the majority of the time in Animal Crossing, when I'm, you know, doing my own builds and my own decorating, I'm not like copying anybody's work. If anything, I'm slightly inspired by some things here and there, but usually I'm just winging it. I'm just figuring it out on my own. So it's kind of nice to just like have a picture and it's like, okay, just turn off your brain and completely recreate this image in Animal Crossing. Go, you know, like it's kind of fun, it's kind of relaxing, it's kind of just more chill than my usual decorating, so it's nice to do. So for this area specifically, there was a bit of waterscaping that I had to get down, and waterscaping I'm not that great at compared to terraforming, so sometimes I'll be looking at the reference image and I'm like, how do you even achieve this shape? I don't know. Waterscaping is a mystery. I eventually got it, thankfully, so it all worked out in the end. Another thing I do for this series is I do grab custom designs that are at least slightly similar to the ones that are already there in the submitted like picture or video. Especially for this particular submission, they were already there, like all these custom designs in the area, so I was like, okay, like that's already kind of a thing, it's already part of the island, I don't want to get rid of that, so I went and grabbed like whatever I could find that was pretty similar. But as always, this series is meant to inspire, it's meant to give everybody ideas, and not only the person who submitted, but also everybody who's watching. If you have a similar spot on your island, or if you just want some ideas in general, I don't know, maybe I do a little build and you're like, oh hey, I never thought of that, that's real cute, I'm gonna do that now. That is the whole goal for this series. It's just throwing inspiration at you, okay, hitting you across the face with inspo and ideas. So that's the name of the game. That is the series in a nutshell, and I say that like it's some well-established series even though this is only episode 2. Also ignore that I'm over a month late like doing the second one. I'm gonna try to do these about once a month. We shall see, depending on how I feel and everything, because these do take a little bit of time because I do have to go get items. I usually don't have the items, especially if it's a different theme. Like I'm recreating all of these areas on my Halloween island, so I literally never have items for like kidcore or fairycore or anything like that. I have nothing pink on this island, so I usually have to go grab items, and then, you know, also recreating the areas takes a lot of time. Thankfully, like I said, I can turn my brain off, but it still takes a bit, and then doing the actual decorating as well. So all of that combined, these take me just a teensy bit longer than a regular build video, so I'm gonna try to stick to about once a month, maybe once every month and a half, I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep these in the regular rotation as long as you guys are still enjoying them. So anyways, I'm just about wrapping up here with recreating this area on my island. It came out real cute. I mean, it was already cute to begin with, but but let's go ahead and get some ideas going for this. Here we are on the completed, recreated space, and this already looks so cute, honestly. So we're just gonna think of some stuff to go here, and I already have 2 ideas that I want to test out. So the first thing that I am looking at here and considering is these custom designs. These are squares, and we've got this misshapen cliff edge over here. So if it was up to me, I would probably make this a straight edge back here. That way these custom designs would look a little better, but I'm gonna try to work with it anyway, just in case, you know, the river is essential to something looking cute on the map or something like that. So we'll just make it work. We'll make it work. So I'm just gonna fill this in a little bit more, and I also thought that we could totally just leave out all custom designs if we wanted to, but you know, why not just include them anyways? Like, why not? See, if it was up to me, I'd get rid of this little nub right here, so that's optional, but we're gonna leave it there for now. So the first idea that I have for this space was actually inspired by these little paint cans that are already here. I thought they were really cute, and you know, I love a good painting area, so that's the #1 idea. But I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting, so I thought it would be really cute to not only have like the actual painting and paint tools and paint cans and all that kind of good stuff, but also have the little subject matter that is being painted, you know? So that's what we're gonna start working on. The painting that I chose is like the perfect painting. It's this one with all the fruits. So we're gonna have the little fruit basket back here. This is the model, and we're gonna have our little painting here, and I think it's gonna be really cute. And I just realized that I forgot a stool, so I'm gonna go get that. Okay, I grabbed a stool, but on the way back I had an idea, and that idea was to include some plain party lights, because I think that honestly those are essential to pretty much every build, you know? Like, what's a build without some party lights? So we're gonna try to squeeze those in here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And then back here on the little nub, I'm gonna throw down some tulips, you know, just to put something there. Okay, we'll continue working on this. So I'm gonna push up that painting just a little bit, and then we shall continue working on this. So we gotta add some more painting supplies, because how else are we painting this beautiful masterpiece without some painting supplies? I'm gonna do another set of paint cans, and I'm gonna just kind of push this up here. And you know what? We'll push it over in this corner. Why not? And then I also have this little painting set, and guess what? I customized that to also have some little fruits on it. And then here's my stool. Ready? Amazing. Amazing. And then just to fill up this other corner over here, I'm gonna put another one of these perfect paintings, but it's turned around. So maybe this is like a previous painting that was painted or something like that. I feel like I said the word paint like 50 million times. Okay, now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck. Help. But there we go. That's my first idea. Very simple. We're working with such a small space that we honestly didn't really need too many items, but I think it's very cute. It completes the look. It's such a good vibe. And I think with, you know, better custom designs, this will look a lot cuter. But even with the ones that I just randomly grabbed, I think it looks really, really cute. Moving on to the second idea, my absolutely incredible, show-stopping, breathtaking idea is a little balloon shop. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I've got 2 options for you. The covered counter is really, really cute and matches like with all the pink going on. It's super adorable. Or you could use a regular old stall. Now the stall actually has one of the customization that already comes with it are like these little balloons, right? Or maybe they're like bouncy balls. I don't really know, but it's giving balloon vibes, so I think that it counts. I'm just gonna go with the stall because I love the idea of this being balloons, and it's very kidcore, so I think it fits, and I think it's very, very adorable. I also want to sneak in those party lights again, but I just don't know where. Maybe if we pull this back, we could shove it in, I think. Maybe, potentially. Oh wait, this could be like a little archway. Yes, that's why we got rid of the paint cans. Yes, that's why we did it. That's what I was planning the whole time. Obviously, if we're gonna have a checkout, it needs a cash register. Like, this is just the absolute bread and butter for like a little shop area. You get a stall, you get a cash register, like, you're pretty much covered. Normally, I would put something like a shopping bag or an extra item that we're selling like on the side of the cash register, but we can't really do that for a balloon shop. I mean, if you're putting your balloons in a shopping bag when you're done buying them, you live life on the edge, but I don't do that. We're just gonna put some bells here, and I think that's really cute. Like, you know, a transaction is being made here. We're not gonna make any sales here if we don't have any stock, so I'm gonna start aligning kind of like the edges here with some balloons. I got all kinds, and you can use any type that you want. If you only want to use one of a certain kind or one of a certain color or anything like that, go for it, but I just got an assortment just so, you know, we can have some variety ready. So I put down the festival balloon, and now I am trying to put this glowing moss balloon, but it's giving me a hard time. Okay, there we go. We've got the glowing moss balloon, and then the festival balloons are very, very tall, so you can use these somewhere in the back just to like add extra height and stuff, you know? And you know what? I actually might put that one in the very, very back over here on our little nub. And in its place, I'm gonna do the Bunny Day balloon. Yeah. Bet you never thought I would use Bunny Day balloons in a build. Well, just proved you wrong. Sorry. I think another essential item for a balloon shop is the Plaza Balloon Wagon. If I could get this thing to fit here, I would be so happy. So incredibly happy. If not, we may have to rearrange, which is not a big deal. Okay, I can't get this thing to fit, so we're gonna... You know what? No. No, I can't do that. Okay, we may have to rearrange kind of everything. Well, not really everything, but maybe these balloons on the side? No, no. Wow, it doesn't even fit there. Jeez. Okay, I think this is the one spot that it can go without making this entire area inaccessible. So unfortunately, we won't really get to see the cart, but I think just having this view behind the stall of like the big bunch of balloons is good enough. So now with that in place, let me put all these balloons back. I'm pretty much gonna fill up every other available space, pretty much. All right, there we go. Honestly, the little balloon wagon made that so much more complicated than it should have been, but this was pretty simple. Once again, working with such a small spot, but I tried to cram in as many items as possible, and definitely if you're trying to recreate this or you are the creator of this initial original island, feel free to, you know, move things around. I definitely could have gotten a better orientation and layout if I, you know, like pushed the pillar over or messed with the waterscaping, stuff like that, but for just working with what we had and not really making any changes, I think this came out pretty cute. It's adorable. I love the idea. I love the concept. Yeah, I think this would be a great addition to any kid core, pastel, cute core, any sort of island theme like that. It's super adorable. I'm kind of sad that I didn't make a balloon shop on my kid core island, honestly, but you know what? It's fine. So that is going to be it for our first submission. Moving on to our second submission. This one is a little bit larger, but I think it's gonna be a nice challenge, you know? So this is right here in the back of the island. You can see the little secret beaches back there. We've got an incline. We've got some stuff going on. This member says, I just feel like it's boring and lacking right now. I don't want to terraform it differently, but I'm happy to move trees and such. I just want it to be more interesting than it currently is. And they also specified that their theme is small town, which I love that so much. But don't worry, bestie, I got you. I can make this more interesting. I have some ideas. I'm very excited. I think we can definitely make this area more interesting and more fun and have more items and more clutter, because if you know me, I love putting clutter on people's islands. This is me trying to subliminally influence you to have more clutter on your island. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Let's get started. Alrighty, here we are on the second area for this video. I went ahead and recreated that. It was pretty much just me destroying a bunch of cliffs, so it was kind of boring to watch, honestly. So we're just jumping straight on into it. So since they said that their theme is small town, immediately I think of buildings. I think of a cute, quaint, small town little shop or something like that. I have made the decision to go for a little bakery. I think it's gonna be really, really cute, really, really fun. I am here. We are ready. Let's get right into it. This is kind of a bigger area, so I'm really excited to work on this one, but let's go ahead and get started. Now, the only thing I haven't thought of is the pathing situation. So there's already this path here, which I think on their reference image / reference video is actually sand. For some reason, I don't have the sand here. Yes, I could have gotten redeemed for it, but I'm too lazy. So to figure out what I want to do for the path, let me start putting down kind of like the main things that we're going to be including, which are going to be the medieval buildings. I thought these would be cute. Since the staircase is kind of vaguely brick themed, the side of it is bricks. I have a lot of brick. I have a lot of brick items in my inventory. I'll tell you that right now. So I was thinking we could have like 3 or even 4. I don't know, whatever we're feeling. If we're feeling spicy, we could do 4. Look at that. Look at that. Honestly, I just kind of have a vibe for this area right now, and I don't really know how it's going to be set up. So putting that stuff down did not help me at all figure out what I want to do for the path. So I think I'm just going to erase all of this for now, and we'll just fill in later once we put down more items with maybe a custom design path. I think we can do that. The member who submitted this has a really cute path in their video, so If they could use that one, that'd be great. I don't have a cute one like that though, unfortunately. I will still try to include some custom designs here and there just to spice it up a little bit, you know me. So I have some little vines. We'll put those down underneath. Wow, you can't even see those. So I had two ideas for what you can include in this big gap because it looks just a little bit awkward. I mean, you know, it could be fine, but it would also be nice to put some stuff to kind of make it feel a little more complete. So I was thinking like some little decorative pillars could be cute. I was hoping that the brick pattern kind of like matched, but it looks like they're kind of different shades of red. So, you know, that's cute. That's cute. But I think I'm going to go for my other option. The second option is going to be this castle gate, which I think matches a lot better. The brick definitely matches up a little more. So I will shove that in here and be really sad because wow, that doesn't line up. It's okay, we can push everything over. It's just like kind of annoying, but it's okay. So the only thing about using the castle gate is that I do feel like it makes the beach feel a little bit like it's hard to see. So that's the only thing. You know what? Maybe I have a third option. Maybe there's a third option in here somewhere. Aha, I do have these bad boys. Can you go wrong with party lights? No. The answer is no. I might put these instead, actually. I really do like the castle gate, but I like having this kind of feel a little bit more open, so I think I'm actually gonna go with those. Of course, feel free to use whatever you want. You can use any other archways, but that's gonna be my choice. Let's get into the bakery portion of it. So again, I just kind of have a vibe. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I grabbed a few items that I thought would be good. So the first thing is this covered counter. I don't know how I feel about the wood, but I'm gonna go with it for now. I wish there was more color options for that item, honestly. And then the other main item I want to include is, of course, the dessert case. How are we gonna have a little pastry shop, dessert shop without a dessert case? And yeah, that's why I picked that shade of wood, because I thought they kind of matched. They pretty much do. Just don't look at them too closely, okay? So now figuring out how I want to arrange this is the question, because I don't really know. I think what I'm going to do is push this all the way off to the side. No. I think what I'll do is have this right in the middle here. And then, of course, it's a shop. What do we need? Say it with me. A cash register. There we go. Beautiful. I'm also gonna put some bread up here. Super cute. And I'll push that right back. I've also got these plant partitions, and I customized these to be white because I was thinking, you know, we've got a lot of orange tones, wood tones, brick. It's all like very warm tones. So I was thinking a little bit of white here and there just to kind of break that up would be nice. Oh, please fit in here. No, it doesn't fit. Wait. Does it? Does it? Oh my god, it fits perfectly. I think that's the most satisfying thing I've ever done in my life. All right, that works. So now those two sides are kind of like symmetrical looking, cute. And then I think the dessert case is gonna go right here. Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. Very cutie. I like it. Just to keep adding to this area, I also wanted to put down a little wooden box. Another shade of wood that is just slightly different from the rest. Cool. Might as well throw that in here with the rest, right? And on top of that, I'm just gonna put some more pastry offerings, a little pound cake. Delicious. I didn't really grab any custom designs for this specific build, so now I'm kind of like struggling. What can we put? I guess these little rocks. Oh, that's not where I want them. Oh, that's not where I want them at all. Oh no. Okay, forget it. Forget the rocks. Forget about it. Let's just move on. Shall we? Yes. So I forgot to mention it earlier, but for this area, you know, it's pretty wide and pretty flat. We don't really have a lot of terraforming except for the stuff on this side. So that's why I chose like the medieval walls, because they have some of that vertical height, and you know, just having like variations in your height for your builds is always nice, very satisfying. So I wanted some more tall things. So we've got some tall things. Great, but I want more tall things. So out here on the beach, I wanted to do some bistro tables. I thought that would be really cute, like some little seaside seating. Adorable. Now these are pretty large items, so I don't think we can fit that many. I actually accidentally only grabbed one, so I'm gonna have to fix that once we're done here. But like look at that, like that little view. Very cute. Let's maybe get a tree in here. I feel like we're missing a tree, so that'd be great. I'm gonna put one right here next to the dessert case. They have some cedar trees in the reference video, so I'm gonna plop one of those down. Oof. Yes, yes. This cliff is getting in the way. This cliff is making me mad. No, I'm sorry, Cliff. I didn't mean it. Like, you're just doing your job. Honestly, you're being a cliff. What am I'm supposed to get angry at that? No, I shouldn't. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And then I actually think another tree would be real cute over here. Yeah, just kind of close that area off, and then you still have got the little path going here. But let's do some more seating, because actually I was very indecisive about my seating options, and now that I put this down, I actually hate it. I hate the color. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, let me do something else while I think about how I'm gonna solve that problem. I've got... What else do I have? I have street lamps. Oh yeah, everybody loves a street lamp, right? Put some of those. Great. You know what? What if we put a custom design under it? Could we do that? Could we? Would that be allowed? Could I just... Oh, I want to put it right there, but I can't, because then it's gonna be in the way of the incline, and that's just annoying. Okay. Okay, street lamps can't go here. Nope. Wait, what if... Wait. I have an idea. I have an idea. What if can they go next to the plant partitions? Can we do that? Oh, we can so do that. Oh, we can so do that. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Get it in here. Get the other street lamp in here. Go. Jeffrey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Street lamps and party lights collab. Who would have seen it coming? Not me. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, and now it's got a nice balance because there's dark green over here and there's dark green over here because the trees. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, if I can fix this seating situation, this is going to be a great little area. I'm so excited. While I procrastinate fixing the seats some more, let's put down a menu chalkboard. Let's try some little pinky flowers. Even though they don't really match that much, I'd prefer like some white flowers or some yellow ones, but that's okay. It's just the concept. It's just for inspo. Okay, that's what this whole series is about. I think I might actually scooch it over just by one, just like that. What else we got? Can I keep procrastinating with other items? Can I? Oh, actually, I have a different colored wooden box. Do I want to use that? No. What else can we procrastinate with? I have more stuff. I have a few more things that we can just procrastinate with. Okay, hear me out. We put some vines on the floor. Okay, you with me? Then we put a scooter on top of it. Like someone's just parked here coming to the bakery. There was a wheat field included in the original submission, so I did grab one wheat field. And we'll put that kind of back here between the trees just to fill in that little spot. Oh, there's a dead body over there. Oh, well, I need to go fix some chairs. So yeah, gotta go. Sorry. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I fixed the chairs. Okay, will I even like this better? Not really, but it's fine. I think. There's just a lot of these like wood tones going on everywhere, and I feel like I may have overdone it, but it's okay. You know what? We're just rolling with it now. We're rolling with it. Once again, this is just inspo. Feel free to use your own tables and chairs, fixed or not fixed, whatever you want. Maybe I'll like it better when the chair is here. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, that's how I'm gonna arrange them for now. And I have one more food item to put on here. We're gonna have to go grab another quickly. I did not grab enough. Okay, so I didn't have anything really pastry related. So what I'm gonna do is the closest thing that I had was this apple jam. So I think I'll put that up here. You know, they'll have that for sale up at the register. And then instead, we'll do the little pound cake, and we won't show it off. We'll actually place it on the table. Let's see if I can get this to face a better way. Okay, that's good enough, honestly. And you know what? Just to break up some of this, like, orange woody tone, I do have another wooden box, and I actually just customized it to be green instead. So I think... yeah, that helps break it up just a little bit. We'll put our jam back on top. There we go. Okay, we've got some more color going in here. Great job. I've also got this cute little angled signpost, and I'm just gonna throw that right here in this little crevice. And it is technically pointing to the secret beach, so yeah. But I made a crucial mistake. As you know, there needs to be custom designs first. What am I even doing? Ah, there we go. The world is healing. Okay, I grabbed our second bistro table. Had to go and order that quickly, but here we are. So we're gonna throw that down on the beach. Fits perfectly, fits perfectly. So much so that I actually can't even move it. Oh, I can move it closer to the water. Do we want that? No, I don't want them to be necessarily perfectly symmetrical with each other, so that looks good. And then just to fill in some space here on the beach, I've got some more wheat fields, but kind of like the pale grass version I thought would be cute. Actually, I think we can only fit that one, but that's fine. Now, this might be too much, but I thought a tourist telescope would also be cute. You know, you can have your nice meal and you can look out onto the water. And just to finish everything off, I'm going to put down a puddle right there. And I think that'll be it for this little beach. Okay, I was just gonna make do with like this little path that I had, but I just realized it's not even complete. So I went and grabbed something. I got this little grass path and I think this will be cute. I'm just going to figure it out pretty much. Just kind of weave this through the area. I think that'll be nice. And of course, this is just an example. Use whatever path you have or don't use a path, you know? It's already looking cute even without a path. I think this will just make it be even cuter. I think I'll bring it down here as well. All right, there we go. There's the path. I think that looks really, really cute. So just for some few finishing touches, can I steal some flowers over here? Thank you. I'll pick up some of these. This is a nice mushroom up here. Oh, yoink. We'll drop that mushroom, put some of those weeds down, and put the flowers as well. And here we are. What do we think? I think it came out super cute, and I think that this would be a super fun idea. I mean, like, it's a little bakery cafe. You can't go wrong. But I wanted to fit this into this area specifically just because, I don't know, I thought it would be interesting, and the member who submitted this wanted it to be interesting, so I hope it was interesting enough. There's a lot of orange wood going on. I know, I'm still looking at that and it still slightly bothers me, but that's the magic of Animal Crossing. You can customize things however you want. I really like this. This makes me want to do like forest core again or cottage core or something. This is so cute. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Actually, I thought I was gonna include one more build, but this last one was kind of bigger than I thought, so we're gonna end off here. But thank you so much for watching. For right now, submissions are only open to channel members just because otherwise I would be very overwhelmed, but once I kind of get through the majority of them, I will eventually open it up to everybody else if I still feel like doing the series. So members, feel free to submit. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed all the builds here. Again, I always love this series because I get to flex my little creativity juice muscles and have fun doing other themes and having a little challenge and stuff. So thank you again for watching. I've said that like 3 times. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.